Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Book Notification Podcast, your go-to source for this week's new book releases. Today, we're looking at the week from February 2nd to the 8th. There are over 400 new books releasing this week, but there is no way we can cover them all. Visit booknotification.com to explore the full list of this week's new books. You can also follow your favorite authors, so you'll be the first to know when their next book is available. As always, we have 10 books to highlight with a little something for everybody. Let's get into it. It's Not Her is a gripping thriller from Mary Kubica. Courtney Gray's vacation is shattered when she finds her brother and sister-in-law murdered in their lakeside cottage, their young daughter missing, and their son unharmed. As police investigate, long-buried secrets emerge within her family and this seemingly quiet resort town. With suspicion shifting and few answers, Courtney begins her own search for the truth. As evidence points in unsettling directions, she must determine what really happened that night and whether the missing child is a victim, a witness, or something far more troubling. It's Not Her will be released on February 3rd. Too Stubborn to Die is the first in a new lit RPG apocalypse series by Beth Huups and Sir Bedivere the Mad. Thrill seeker Aaron is abruptly pulled into a system-controlled multiverse while skydiving and dies instantly during his introduction to its rules. Revived by a goddess and sent to the Shadow Trials, a lethal dimension meant for elite newcomers, he must start over at the lowest level. In this realm, death isn't permanent, and Aaron quickly learns he can revive after every fatal mistake. Using repeated deaths as a tool rather than a setback, he sets out to survive the trials and grow stronger in a world designed to break him. Too Stubborn to Die begins on February 2nd. All We Once Had is a heartfelt YA romance by Katy Upperman. After the loss of their parents, Piper clashes with her older sister and guardian, Katy, over her future and growing sense of isolation. Seeking escape, Piper unexpectedly reunites with Henry, the boy she shared a fleeting, meaningful connection with 3 years earlier, before he disappeared from her life. Now back in Florida with his own unresolved family struggles, Henry is drawn once more into Piper's orbit. As both face strained relationships and uncertain paths forward, they must decide whether their reunion is another temporary moment or a genuine second chance. Check out All We Once Had on February 3rd. You Belong With Me is a heartwarming romance from best-selling author Beth Moran. Blue has built her life around the Isle of Siskin, dedicating herself to its community and her work on a local podcast. When a threat emerges that could permanently alter the island, she begins investigating long-buried secrets that may hold the key to its survival. The arrival of Jonathan White, a stranger with a mysterious connection to Siskin's past, complicates her search. To protect her home, Blue must confront history, weigh trust against caution, and decide how far she is willing to go to save the place she loves. You Belong With Me will be released on February 8th. The Bone Queen is a debut horror novel from Will Shindler. Single mother Jenna travels to the isolated island of Athelsey, searching for her missing teenage daughter, guided only by a ferry ticket left behind. As she questions locals, she uncovers a suppressed legend about the Bone Queen, a figure linked to deaths and disappearances on the island. With fear and secrecy permeating the village, Jenna struggles to separate folklore from reality. As her grip on certainty weakens, she must uncover the truth behind Athelsey's past before her daughter becomes its next victim. Find The Bone Queen on February 3rd. The House of Lies is a chilling new tale from Heather Atkinson. The Allardyce family has long been haunted by rumors of a deadly curse tied to their infamous patriarch, Robert Allardyce. Years after his death, his great-granddaughter Kate seeks to reclaim the abandoned family estate, drawing relatives back into Allardyce House. As tensions rise and buried secrets resurface, the arrival of Kate's cousin, whose resemblance to Robert is unsettling, fuels fear that the past is repeating itself. When danger escalates, the family must determine whether an ancient curse is at work or if a living hand is orchestrating their downfall. Enter The House of Lies on February 6th. The First Sin is the first book in a new romantasy series by Stephanie Pass. Exiled in mortal form, Lucifer Morningstar hides in Las Vegas while searching for a woman tied to an apocalyptic prophecy meant to restore his power. Evie Grace arrives in the city seeking escape, unaware of her connection to Lucifer's forgotten past. As their relationship deepens, suppressed memories and celestial forces resurface, drawing angels, demons, and ancient figures into conflict. Lucifer begins to question the truth of his exile and the prophecy itself, realizing that protecting Evie may mean defying both heaven and hell. Check out The First Sin on February 4th. Dirty Hit is a new hockey romance by Livy Hart. After a career-ending injury, former hockey star Sadie Rivers becomes the NHL's first female head coach, tasked with rebuilding the league's worst team in a single season. She names injured defenseman Leo McLaren, once hockey royalty, as captain, asking him to help bridge the gap with a resistant locker room. As the two work closely to salvage their careers and the team's future, professional trust deepens into personal tension. With intense scrutiny and high stakes on and off the ice, Sadie and Leo must decide whether risking a relationship could cost them everything they're trying to save. Find Dirty Hit on February 2nd. Second Chances is an uplifting and escapist novel from Roisin Meany. Lydia moves to a small town on Ireland's west coast to renovate a long-abandoned house with her husband, only for tragedy to leave her widowed and alone with an unfinished project and uncertain future. Struggling with grief, financial strain, and the weight of starting over, she considers abandoning both the house and the life she planned. As the local community offers unexpected support, Lydia is forced to reconsider whether staying and rebuilding Chan's house might offer a path toward healing and a new beginning. Find Second Chances on February 5th. Finally, we have Greedy, a new dark thriller from Callie Kazumi. Desperate to escape debts to the Yakuza, unemployed chef Edward Cook accepts a lucrative job as a private chef for Hazeline Yamamoto, a reclusive and wealthy socialite living on a remote mountain estate. As he is drawn into her refined yet unsettling world of excess and experimentation, Ed begins to suspect the money comes at a hidden cost. With his family's safety at stake, he must confront the disturbing truth behind Hazeline's patronage and the far greater dangers lurking beyond the reach of ordinary criminals. Greedy will be available on February 3rd. That's our 10 books for this week. Until next time, you can check out booknotification.com. Book Notification offers an easy way to track your reading list, follow your favorite authors, and never miss a new release. Our website is completely free to use, and it's packed with features to make your reading life easier. You can follow your favorite authors and get notified whenever they release new books. We send out an email every Tuesday with a list of fresh releases from the authors you love, but that's not all. You can track your reading progress, mark books as read, rate and review them, and even import your data from Goodreads, Calibre, Libby, and more. Want to discover something new? Check out Reader's Roulette for book recommendations, or use our personalized book release calendar to stay up to date with the latest titles. You can even tag books with custom labels, just like on Goodreads shelves, and get tailored recommendations for what to read next based on your current book. Whether you're looking for books in publication or want to see them listed in chronological order, we've got it covered. Plus, all of our authors are audited by real people, so you know the information is accurate. So why not give it a try and join the thousands of readers already using our site to stay on top of their reading game. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back next week with another 10 books.